got singles, which is not a good sign. Just going round, gathering the gimmers off of this hill now. So this is where they've been since the tups came out. And I'm just going round and gathering them because we're scanning. So I'm going to take them out closer to the farm tomorrow, well tonight for tomorrow, and then I'll shut them in tomorrow night because we've got a bit of cow moving to do and stuff tomorrow, so I'm just going to get them closer to the farm tonight, and then they'll be fine handy just for nipping in tomorrow night into the sheep pens. So this is where they've been with the heifers as well. Spring heifers are up here. So just driving around making sure that I've got everyone. They've got plenty of scope up here, as you can see. So just checking. I've got everyone gathered. Roughly where I was feeding them as well, just over there. They've eaten a good bit of it, but there is obviously still a wee bit left, but it's quite bare up here now, so they were definitely needing it when the snow was here. So just get them all rounded up and down the road. Wait! Lie down! Wait! 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 Lie down! Lie down! Wet and greasy. Even just the ewes are starting to sink in and make footholes now. There'll be track where they just run through as well. Wait. Just let them steady walk away. Don't want to stress them out. It's been a bit of a walk, so just letting them tiddle on down the hill here. push and shove each other. There's a gate just at the bottom here, so Davey's just going to keep them and turn them into that. Nice sky tonight. Red sky at night, shepherd's delight, as they say. Hopefully that means we're in for a good scan. Hard road up, don't they? I mean, there's looks like a path there, but no. It is so mild today. It's like 13-14 degrees. Just madness. So I'm out on what we call the big hill. Sun is just going down behind the hill there now. So you can see behind me here, that's the main ewes. So that's the ones that are due from end of March. Taking them off the hill now, as they will be getting scanned tomorrow by mine truly, Davey. So just take them off the hill now, and then I'm going to shut them off grass for the night to empty out. Just keep Scannerman happy. So by emptying them out, we do this because it then makes it easier for Davey. He can then also get a much more accurate picture on his screen, because obviously where the lambs will be lying, her stomach and bladder etc. get in the way, and makes his job a lot harder because he's got to push up all that contents basically to try and get to where he needs to see the picture. So if all that's empty, it's a lot softer, it's a lot floppier, and obviously there's nothing in the way to block it. So yeah, we do that to get a more accurate scan, and to make it easier for the scanner man. So yeah, they're coming off grass now. They'll be absolutely fine. You know, obviously they've been eating all day, so this will give them a good 12-14 hours to empty out and get ready for scanning. And then after scanning, this is when we mix the ewes and the gimmers together. So the gimmers are the 2-year-old sheep that have never lambed before, and the ewes are experienced gals. They've had at least one lambing. But a lot of them are obviously gimmers from last year, will have had their first lambing, so this will be their second. And then for some others it could be 3, 4, 5. I'd like to say there's 6 lambing, but that's very unlikely. 5 is probably even pushing it too, to be honest. Anyway, so yeah, coming off the hill now. That is then all the ewes close to the farm. The earlies, bit of a rejig as well, so the gimmers will be going into the sheep pens tonight to stay, again to empty out for tomorrow. The ewes are staying on the hill road, and then the earlies are coming off the rough ground that they're on at the moment to go onto the field that's for ploughing, the grass field that's for ploughing, because they'll then obviously get cake and silage much sooner than these twins and triplets from the main lambing will. So yeah, after tomorrow the gimmers and the ewes will join together. 2s and 3s will get batched up in one group, and singles will get put in another group, and then singles will be put onto just a bare field, bare hill, and they'll get a lifeline bucket and nothing else, depending on the weather, until probably about 2 weeks before lambing, because I want to try and focus this year on keeping their lambs small, but making sure that they have got enough milk so I can adopt a triplet lamb onto. Because I did explain that a wee bit last year, but some of them were, like the lambs were just too big and then she didn't have enough milk and you were ending up lifting the triplet lamb like a few days later and it was just, yeah, not ideal. So that is the plan. Just gonna give them a minute, they're walking through that real dubby bit there. So yeah, that is the plan for just now. We shall see what happens. There is word that we might be getting snow again next week, which I really hope we don't. This lovely early spring is ideal if it could stay. It's just a nice warm like breeze today, which is just drying up the ground just perfect. So if this could stay, this would be perfect. Get a nice wee fresh early bite of grass for my ewes to lamb onto. That would be the life, but realistically it's not going to happen, is it? Anyway, we've also got all the cows inside, so that is every single cow on this farm is now housed, which is very unusual. We normally have autumn heifers outside bulling, but obviously because of the whole situation with the bull, because we've got extra space as well with the new lambing shed. So yeah, we've got every single cow inside now. There will be a reshuffle again when bulls come out, and the autumn heifers will get kicked out after the annual TB test, which is coming up, because we'll need the space for calving. So yeah, it's like a constant juggle, but yeah, I'm enjoying my walk back with my girls, and the nerves will start to build. Looking at them, I really hope I've got lots of lambs in them. Not to push them too much because obviously it's very mild, so they are quite warm. So just letting them wander down the road now. Just taking the gimmers in too. So these girls will be going into the sheep pens and then they'll get scanned as well tomorrow. And then, as I mentioned, they'll be joining the ewes after that. So hopefully they'll all be twins. They'll all be going with the ewes. But yeah, that's maybe wishful thinking. Time will tell. Look at that, they didn't go up the hill road. It makes a change. Is all go this morning, so had to just quickly finish feeding the cows at the farm. Davey went to get my ewes off the road for me, and I'm just going to feed my skinnies here just now, and then I need to feed my Texels at 9:30, and then after that we're good to go. It is scanning day, so yeah, quite nervous but quite excited, so fingers crossed we get a good scan, and yeah, time will tell. So since picking these girls out and feeding them a wee bit of cake for probably been about a month now, maybe not quite, they're obviously still lean, but I think they've not gone any worse. Whether they've put anything on, it's hard to tell. Some of them will have, some of them won't have, but yeah, hopefully it's not done them any harm, put it that way. Hopefully it'll have done them some good. I'll continue to feed them, and hopefully, yeah, hopefully it's the right thing to do. The rest of the earlies will be coming to join them shortly, and then they'll obviously start getting fed as well, if it's needed. But yeah, I'm definitely glad I pulled them out and started feeding them, because it would have been a lot worse, put it that way. So down in this big pen is the ewes, so they'll get done second, and then in this pen here is all the gimmers, so we'll get them cracked on first. Texel's all caked. Now time to head back to the sheep pen for scanning. Davey has started, you can see them all down there. So Davey's scanning them, and we've also got Davey here helping. We've got two Davies. So doing the gimmers first and then doing the ewes, and done a few already of the gimmers. It's a lot of reds, which means a lot of singles, which is not a good sign. Obviously, you know, we're still early on, so hopefully that's just all the singles coming first. But yeah, a bit disappointing, not gonna lie. So time will tell from now on if there's more lambs in them or not. But first update, concerning. So working our way through the gimmers now. Not quite halfway probably yet, but yeah, after having a feel of them, they're still happy enough with the condition that's on them. Worst thing about the gimmers is they're so wild. They just jump on top of everything. Jump over each other, back, try and jump gates. Young and feel, aren't you?
Just good farm practice.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's worth catching when she goes out.
Eh?
I think it's up around her front.
Okay.
So just,
Is your twin?
oh yeah.
Oh, no bad.
No.
Oh, is there 3 empties?
Yeah.
Gimmers all done. Now on to the ewes. So it is a bit of a guttery, obviously it's been so wet, and there's been ewes in here obviously. 300 through already. Come on girls. So just to go down, round into the wide race, and then they cut off just down there, go into narrow race, and then in over Davey's trailer. Come on girls, come on. Just letting some of the ewes and the gimmers, these are all twins and triplets now, so just letting them out to go up and out the way so we can get some more into this pen. Good to see that this is the bigger number, obviously. So yeah, doing not too badly at the moment. So we've got, that's all the twins and triplets so far, and then this is the group of singles that we've got here so far. So that's gimmers and ewes at the moment, mixed. In terms of the gimmer scan, yeah, I think I'm happy enough with it. I mean, 3% less than last year, but on the whole, still quite good. 201% for the whole lot, so yeah, not bad.
here, body and a head there, and then head and a body there. So there's one lamb, 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 and then lamb.
First 4. So shed in 3 different ways. Singles going out this side, twins and triplets this side, and empties going out that way. Into that pen, 2s and 3s, and then the singles. It's not a good sign. It's an empty. Twin. Triplet.
Oh, what? 138.
We are nearly there with the ewes now, so this is all that's left to do. How that wee can of Coke has stayed there this whole time, I've no idea. What are we going to end on? Oh.
No, no.
It's not 1 point. 1.5% or something.
There's 2 chords. Second half of the twins and triplets now going out. This is when it looks like we've got a lot of sheep to lamb. So it'll just run as one big batch now. And then this is all the singles that we've got. So they'll stay separate. They won't see any feed now until just before they're due. So putting them on a rougher bit of hill still, because obviously they're only one lamb, so they're not needing anything decent at the moment. And then we'll, closer to lambing, we'll take them in, better ground, give them a bucket and a wee droppy of feed. Roxy here. Always the way, when you don't want them to go a certain way, they go that way. Then anytime you try and get them to go that way, they just don't. Buggers. Stand! Rox is on it though. Stand! Aldi! Just letting them all wander up themselves. So this is all the twins and triplets in the main lambing now all together. The lovely W marks that I made during the snow as well. Try to get a bay light to the texels. It's the sun going down on another day. So what I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my rings gathered up. So there's 4 where these girls are going, and I'm going to give them another 2. And then I think I'll give the earlies, I'll try and give them 4. I think, and we'll see how that goes. Just try to juggle them about. I'm going to give them silage just now. And the earlies, they've obviously got their lifelines. And I'll start them on concentrate probably shortly. And then the main batch, I'll leave them just with silage for just now. And see what the weather does, play it by ear, see how much silage they're eating, and probably put the buckets out quite sharp to them, like end of this month, maybe start of February, so like that's 7 weeks out. I'll put the lifelines out to them, just because I want to keep their condition up. You know, obviously, as I've said, last year I got caught out with the number of lambs that we had and the condition of the ewes, plus the weather was terrible. So yeah, I don't want to get caught out with that again, so I'm going to be on it much sooner this year. The old ewes know the score. They know where they're going now and what's happening. Gimmers will soon learn, I'm sure. So there's 580 or something there, I think. Yeah. A fair groupie. Right, Rox? On the bike. Happy? I feel so tired tonight. I've not really been sleeping very well this week. Just stressed, very stressed. And just, yeah, I guess worrying about this as well. So yeah, I'm very tired tonight, and motivation has completely out the window. That is all of the bales out to the earlies, and to the singles. I put one of the singles as well, so I'll need to see what ring swapping I can do, and I think I'll take the Texel's ring and swap it with a bunker and start them on pit silage, because that's what they'll be going on to when they come in. So yeah, otherwise all the ewes are out to the fields that they should be at. Empties are obviously picked out, Davey shed them out, so they're in a field by themselves as well. And I'm gonna get their tags read, etc., and get them sold hopefully next week. I think prices are staying quite good at the moment, so plan is that we'll get them away and make a bit of money, hopefully back on them. That's just an absolutely horrendous bump from where we were carting out the muck, the tracks from the tractor. So yeah, My wellies are leaking too. I'm waiting on a new pair arriving, but I've got a wet, dubby foot from where it's leaking, and I'm having to like traipse through mud. So yeah, that's not fun either. Anyway, hope you've had a good day.